let's get to your weather. And for that, we go to meteorologist Devin Lucy. He is live for us at Overlake Elementary. Hi, Devin.
Hi, Emily. We are here with our 6th grade classes for our second year. Now, last year, if you remember, and you're a big fan of Midday, we were next door where we were in Gryffindor, and we were in Gryffindor land. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people dressed up. This year, we're still having a lot of fun because there's a lot going on right now. And with a lot going on right now, we've been able to cover a lot of topics so far within the weather. Now, if you've been listening closely, which I know everybody has, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. If we've been listening closely enough, there is one big thing that I think is on everybody's mind across Utah today. Oh, I think I might have heard it back here, but maybe if you raise your hand, maybe I'll ask you a little bit closer. So I'm going to have to make my way back here. Oh, my goodness. Mind if I squeak back real quick? I saw this lady here. Raise your hand first. Excuse me, I'm going to reach behind you. What's your name?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, what do you think that topic is that everybody wants to know about today?
Snow.
Snow. It's on everybody's mind. And what specifically about that snow might people want to ask about? Okay, I'm going to hustle over here. Sir, what's your name?
Skylar.
Skylar, what do you think more specifically about that snow? The question is,
How much snow is going to fall?
how much snow is going to fall? And there's one more part to this is snow, how much we're going to get. And the last part would be?
When it's going to snow?
What's your name?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, you are all three absolutely correct. I'm so sorry. I'm stepping on feet and people. It's my bad out here, but you're absolutely correct. I, in the meantime, am kind of going to get out of the way. And as I get out of the way, you can actually wave hi to Mr. Caleb back here because you're going to be on TV the entire time while I discuss about the snow, how much we're going to get, and when it's going to arrive. I'm going to give you that right now, and how about I just get out of the picture, make it a little bit prettier? How about we do that? And then we'll get to what's going on with you at home. We can see what's going on the way of winter weather advisories. Those actually don't kick in for us in the Wasatch Front in the Tooele Valley until 9 p.m. tonight. But we already have winter snow warnings in effect for the mountains because we looked at something that told us where things are happening right now. Who was listening closely enough to tell me that we are listening to things so closely because we're looking at stuff that's coming down. It's telling us where it is, and it's telling us what it is. What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan, what was that thing we were looking at that gives us that info?
It was a weather radar.
Weather radar, Doppler radar. Man, I love 6th grade classes. You are on top of your game out here. So there is a look at Doppler radar right now and showing us that we've got light rain here in Tooele. I'm looking out the door. I see a few raindrops on the door. See a few raindrops on the ground, but it's not real heavy. Southern Utah, we've got some rain there, but that is mountain snow. And that's our big concern here, is where that snow could really, really be heavy into the mountains. Anybody have any initial guess? Just yell it out real quick of how much we could be finding in the mountains by tomorrow afternoon. Any guesses out there? Can you yell it out? 2 feet is a great guess. I say we could see upwards of 1.5 to 3.5 feet, which puts 2 right in the middle of that. So right now, real-time temperatures, it's actually, is this summer? I mean, is this what summer feels like? Well, it feels like summer to me because it's 45 degrees out. We haven't been that warm, and it seems to me like summer. Okay, there's a look at temperatures across the region, and actually we have some real relative warmth because there's the big storm off the Pacific Northwest. There's the south winds that have brought in that relative warmth. But let's talk cold front. I've stopped it here, and it shows anytime after 5 p.m., we're going to have this front roar through northern Utah. And right around maybe 5 to 6, it could come through Tooele, maybe even 7. So I'm just going to say anytime after 5 o'clock today, cold front roars through, we could get some really heavy snow. We're talking snow on the order of maybe 1 inch to 2 inches per hour. Do you think that's pretty heavy? Yeah. That is heavy snow. And it might cause some problems on the roads here in Tooele. Salt Lake Valley, it could cause problems too. So that snow could go all the way through tomorrow, which the advisory goes in tonight at 9, goes through tomorrow. And we could find here in Tooele, how much snow? Maybe 2 to 4 inches of snow. That's the going forecast right now. Now, we're keeping an eye on the forecast beyond this. On Saturday, I've seen some info that maybe we get a weak system, maybe we get a little bit more light snow, but it would be just that. Here's the forecast totals going right now. I'll tell you, this forecast has some errors. It doesn't do well with the forecast snow totals in the Wasatch Front. It shows almost nothing for Salt Lake, but those mountain totals are impressive, and it shows upwards of maybe 2.5 feet, close to that at Alta. Let's talk southern Utah. You're going to get into the rain and snow too. St. George, a rainier afternoon in Cedar City. You're also going to be looking at mountain snow, Bryan Head and Eagle Point. Those 2 places are what? Ski resorts in southern Utah, and they're going to get some more snow. And so we're looking for a drier weekend. But your Performance Automotive 7-day forecast for St. George, a rainier afternoon to get through. I only think you top out at 51. And then as we go to your 7-day forecast here for Salt Lake City and the Wasatch Front, your Performance Automotive 7-day, we are looking for the top temperature. We may have already hit it as this rain's moving in, 45 degrees or so, mid to upper 40s. But that snow, get ready for it, because we're expecting that to come down tonight. At what time?
9.
At what time?
Probably like 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, a little early. At what time?
5.
Yes. What's your name?
Amber.
Amber, anytime after 5, we'll watch for that front, and it could cause some problems on roads. So tell your parents, mom and dad, drive slow tonight. It could be snowy. Okay, we're going to come back to Overlook Elementary here in about another 25 minutes. We're going to discuss a little bit more about the timing, the amounts, and we're going to talk about how I was able to find out how much snow we're going to get with the actual forecast information behind the scenes. And we'll give it to you in another 25 minutes from Midday Weather School, as always.